twanirizaako nnyo abalabe baffe wano ku The Investigator TV ku program yo yaya extra sports Kimeza. Nga bulijjo sawa bweziti buli lwakutaano tuba tutuusaako program yaffe eno nga twogera ku nsonga za sports ez'omunda wano mu ggwanga saako n'ezo ez'ewabweru kugeza the premiership ne liga endala. Sitera kutambula nzekka, ndina abakulu bano naye kansooke mbawe omukisa beyanjulire gwe munaffe ali yeekumidde ku Investigator TV obamanye kyemmanyi obamanyi naye era si kibi nnyo okuddamu okweyanjula. Kuyinza okubeerako omupya eyeeyunzeko olwaleero. Ssebo nja kutandikira sayidi yo.
Dennis Mbidde Ssebugwawo ow'emizannyo omukuukutivu nja kukomawo olwaleero.
Bambita Charles Mutabaazi ndi omugenyi muntu mwagala wa bizannyo naye nze kola bintu bya events. Sanyusa okubalaba leero.
Kale ye pano naye nga muganda waffe alabika ali ku kkubo omukulu Kagolo. Pano tubeera bana pano okujjula naye tusuubira nti ali ku kkubo tucommunicatinzeeko naye ali ku kkubo ajja tusanga mu programu nga tugenda mu maaso naye asobole okwongera eddoboozi lye ku gaffe. Abakulu tulina naye okay fine. Your host Daniel Nabongo Tatia.
Obadde weerabidde okwe-introduce.
Mbadde neranga ndowooza nze ndowooza bamanyi.
Olowooza bakumanyi.
Yes, naye nga your host Daniel Nabongo Tatia nga bulijjo okubeerangawo okuteekateeka n'okwanjula programu eno yaya extra sports Kimeza, proudly sponsored by this residence, the home of Luwombo, the home of juice. Buli kimu kyoyagala organically kiri made here at yaya extra residence. Abakulu mabegeri gye tuvuddeko tuzze twogera ku nsonga ez'enjawulo za sports, naye olwaleero bwe tusoma amawulire oba bwe tulaba ebikolebwa kiraga nti babawuliriza ensonga zammwe era bwe baziwuliriza tebazirekaawo.
Abo abasajja kirabika batulaba nnyo kubanga ngeri gye tuzze twogera ebintu buli kimu bakitereezezza nga bwe tubadde tukisaba bakitereeze.
Yes.
Oba
babawuliriza era
batuwuliriza oba waliwo abagamba naye nga me I'm grateful. Okay. I'm happy for the first time okuwulirira nti first of all ekinsanyusiza kino ekya mole byekwaso naliko ball boy nze na Kivubo stadium. Ono musajja namulabako ng'asamba nga amakati ago nga mu bantu be nasinga okwagalanga yemole byekwaso nga ina left erebera nga mulungi nnyo mu kapiira. I don't know his experience as a coach but as a gentleman yengo omuntu amulabangamu discipline ey'enjawulo era mu basambi omupiira those days biseera byaba Akimagumba mwalimu batenywa bani naye nga for him olaba nti he was a gentleman ndoza kuzira ne ngene n'omulamba mawulire kasuti kakubye. So
and is calm
very chengamba nti character mind character as a footballer he was character was different. Footballers maybe say bayina amalala nga bebakusituza kwegamba bali special. They were special people that time kati bali monotonous. In those days some musambi wa mupiira nga no police tamukwata. This man was different. He was a guy who was smart and he had a footballing brain. Kalimo mulondo they a bit under the weather senywedde kano akantu kaffe naye kano kajja kukola byenjagala. Badde neyanza mukulu Stanley Wayaya webale kutulabirira mu kaso kano kubanga buno obuntu by the way wekali wano ka mutwalo sika mutwalo ka mutwalo ka glass mulondo juice osobola ofuna jinga bakuteeremu ne ntangawuzi kugamba
nze ntera kunywa bwe mbasinywedde mulondo ntera kunywa beetroot juice. Yes, ankola bulungi.
Yali health nnyo.
So moving forward nga omukulu wabadde abalaze nti bano bawandise mbu Mole Byekwaso is boss. ezo ensonga ya football especially twayogerako kufuna ba local coaches bakwasaganye ekintu ky'obutendesi bwa the Cranes nga bamaze ogoba mico bawuliriza ensonga zaffe era bazirabye because wano bawuliriza ate ng'olaba on TV. So
first of all, olwalero KCCA ni Matiga, KCCA club. Mole amutandise bulungi. As a young man, in an era y'omupiira ebaddemu ebintu bingi. Yava batata baffe abalina ssente and administrators. Negende mu bugenzi obuwa, all of us, the tata wange mugenzi. Who are just footballers, but not administrators. The years of our parents, when the Sekabaka Dawudicha introduced football in this country, in 1924, abantu abasinganga okwettanira mu mizannyo okujja administrative nga balinga public servants, civil servants, abamasaza aba chiefs, oba eventually ba private people, Patrick Kawoya, abagagga.
Bw'osoma history wa football wano ne yasooka okubeera president w'omupiira oba FUFA yali Kabaka Daudi Chwa. Sekabaka kati.
So era y'obuwa yatuuka, it became footballers who had no administrative experience. Naye ku myaka gy'abamole bwe yasambira, there were so many Hassan Mubiruzi, Andrew Mukasas, Mike Mutiabas, Pefa scholars who never went to school but were the stars of the game. So one of the reasons Katono Mole amugirira mu KCC yamalira mu Villa. Era as you see Kolalo Mole is the coach of Villa. There were the young elite men who were intelligent, who were disciplined, to try and bring back the sanity of an educated person to be playing football. Era kyekyamuguza kuva mu KCC okujja mu Villa. Kuba abazanyi normally tebamuviira kuva mu KCC and vice versa. It was normally a bloody movement. So, but Mole has even managed to actually play for KCC and Villa and managed KCC and Villa as a coach.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
But
Now, he has even managed the national team under 20. Yes.
Under Polo, the late Paul Asule, Yamuleta mu Villa. He was one of the best star players of Villa.
It's true.
Okay, and the Villa won many trophies. Benkumalira emyaka between 2001 until the late 90s. What Villa won a trophy again in 98. So between 98 and 2000.
98 year unbeaten.
Still unbeaten. At least that's the time we won a trophy since 1994 when Paul Asue was coach.
Yeah.
But Mole comes a bit later. I think 2000 around there when Asue is about to leave. But taking on a course as Villa to actually play only university kids. And if you watch the teams between 98 and 2001, Twala team ya Express, the big Express, Semogerere, Motiaba, the Odochis, the Kefa Saras, the
Kefa Kisara,
Sunguti, Ogene mu KCC, Bainanga Masika Wilba, Bainono number Bilia Jamovida, I forget his name, Mandwara, you know, Villa kept picking, but kept picking elite players to win trophies. That's how Micho comes to Uganda today. At that time, I think 2003. Now, for me, the epitome of Mole was October under 20, the finals of AFCON. We should have won Ghana, but of course, knowing the African Ugandan mentality, we did it. He has achieved that. I still insist, as we said in the last time I was here on the platform, team ya Mole Bieko was under 20. Yalina okuba today the national team. That's 3 years ago. Before COVID. Today and birthday.
Singa following up on our structures.
Omusajja atwala team yo ku final under 20.
It's true.
Mulimu abazanyi Basangwa, Bobos, Bani. They are the kids. That was supposed the next team.
And they are the people they are the players that we see in these cranes.
Naye babajjamu ne batandika okuletamu okyayawo. But by that time I was thinking, omanyi team ey'amaanyi yetaaga bazanyi mukaaga. Who are generational players. Mu under 20 ya Mole yatuusa ku finals against Ghana. Mwali mulina okujjamu abazanyi mukaaga bali yanga bali koa.
Babateeke mu gundi.
Mugatuzeeko abalala.
Yes.
Naye nga olina
badde mu setup ya national team.
So I think it's 3-4 years late. However, let's not forget, quite frankly, singa teyali COVID, batala team satu mu World Cup. So kwolo because of COVID batala team emu. Era bazanya behind the curtains in India, the World Championships of Under 20, the World Cup of Under 20. Nayenga Mole's team, batala no basatu. Under 20. Asoka owokubiri n'owokusatu because bazanya third playoff.
Yeah.
So team will automatically, by getting the under 20 finals, automatically qualifies the World Cup of under 20.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But because of COVID, I think addition to last moment because of the extension of COVID. So actually, Mole would have gone with this team, the World Cup of under 20, and the team would have performed. So I think when we talk about a plea, a local coach, philosophy. Abakulembera omupiira ne badde ne bagala katuddeyo ku muntu akikozeeko.
Yeah.
Era bw'olaba line up gyakuziwa.
Bayise, sinagiraba.
Bayise, yes. After being named, task yabadde esooka yakuneminga squad.
Tuyitemu mpolampola. Kuba kino kiri important. Nafya na Lyonzi, Legason, St. George.
Those are the goalkeepers.
Charles Lukwago, Hawaii FC, yamuleeta mu KCC. Yaliko ne under, yali deputy wa Mike Mutebi emyaka gyonna.
Nzimanyi, era yo philosophy ya Mike Mutebi.
Lukwago amuzizza. Joel Mutakuwa, Ethiopia amuzizza. Kati agenze wa Bull, Joel Mutakuwa wa Bull. Isima Watenga.
Watenga naye si mubi.
Yamujja wano n'akwatako wano. You know? Jacko Makeji Vipers. Kati kubazanyi kuba goalkeepers nga mukaaga kuliko
ababenga basatu baza handlinga
which for me is not a bad balance. Tugende kuba defenders Kenneth Samakola wa Villa, Gavin Suzo wa Villa, Elvis Wembo Bomono IBV Iceland, Ibrahim Juma CG Legan Spain, Halid Walula North Macedonia, Livingstone Mulondo Vipers Uganda, Enoch Walusimbi URA, Najib Fesali URA, Hood Murichiki URA, wazanyinga munana kuliko abasatu ababiri batano baliroko. Awo nze tutandise
okugenda mu maaso.
Moving ogenda mu maaso. Midfielders Elvis Ngonde Esivira.
Oyo mwana Ngonde mulungi.
Okay.
Mulungi.
Ivan Inandambabazi Bright Stars. Bobos Byaruhanga Usin FC USA. Fiat Selfas to Bright Stars. Khalid Awucho Yanga. Saidi Mayanja KCC. Isma Mugulusi is in Portugal. Alpha Rusama Kiza is in KCC. Ibrahim Kaso is New York Red Bull. Laban Tibita URA. Brighter Konani Vipers and Rogers Mugisha Goma here. Era kuba
blend
is a local.
Atali mu kublendinga abana bato it's useful.
Kutitaba strikers. Dennis Omedi Kitara FC, now this is a new player.
Yeah.
The young man. He could be even the top scorer in the current league. Fred Amaku Maroons. Lawrence Tezicha Bull. Richard Basangwa. That's his son. Egypt. Frederick Sebudu New York. Martin Kalisa, Milton Kalisa Vipers.
Basangwa mutabani wa Chiwekwaso.
Yamuleta
okay.
Top scorer, I think, in the under 20 that reached in the finals. So Simon Okech, Commercial Bank of Ethiopia. So we're saying out of probably 40 players, we have
at least
10 or 15
who
are foreign
playing,
and probably 20
who are local. You know, the blend is good, and even Olaba age jayise, Olaba ina chagezako kukola.
So mkulu ndio mje. Looking at mkulu Mbidde tuwadde a quick CV of who Mole Byekwaso is. Chichakoze as a coach mupiira. Tusobola okuyimirira wano ku the Investigator TV ya Extra Sports Chimeza ne tumusabira omulimu because baba taddewo as an interim team egenda okuhandlinga Cranes for the next two international friendlies. That is against Mali on 13th October and against Zambia on 17th, still this October. Wagamba contract eno jibaba wadde is just yatandise yesterday ennaku z'omwe zabadde nnya ekomanga ndowooza 3 mu lumu nga bamaze okuyisa all these friendly tusobola okuyimirira ne tusabira mole byekwaso omulimu officially.
I think kino ekintu kyolaba Magogo alinga atulaga nti he's willing to bend to a local coach.
To the local coach.
Of which I also know he's also looking for a foreign coach.
Foreign coach as well.
Naye ekintu kyo kati kino kisaba Magogo. Nsaba bawagizi n'abana Uganda bonna abagala omupiira. Kino kintu kyetaaga time. This what we are doing over local coach needs time. Philosophy is gonna chuka, discipline gonna chuka, buli kimu culture gonna chuka. Because now si mupiira goka oguwangula. Culture na yewangula, integrity yewangula, togetherness yewangula. I know building a solid team. Esobola okusambira awamu, esobola okusambira eggwanga, which is not something very easy. So mole byekwaso, I'm very happy by the way. Nze kisa nyo kwanga tulese local coach of a man of integrity like him, kubanga this man has played the game. Amanye bizibu by'abazanyi ng'omuntu. Amayito muzanyi wabanyizo mu handling about. Ekyokubiri, he's a technician, very good one, very disciplined.
One of the best we have in the country.
Exactly. Ate n'omupiira agutegeera, ayina footballing brain. Nze mu myaka zange namulaba ng'asamba. Era ng'omulaba byakola biri above abamu average. Because he had the footballing brain. Movements azimanyi. Ate weba yagenda n'asoma. N'abeera wansi ya Mike Mutebi for a while. Mike Mutebi is a very good technician also. So I'm believing that avudde ne mu structure ya under 19, under 20, n'agenda muki. He knows the football culture ya Uganda bulungi. So what I want them to do is let him harness what they have given him. Achifule chamanyi naye nga kyekugamba football project ya Uganda yetaaga emyaka 10. It is a 10-year project. And if we do 2 years, 3 years, we are overachieving. So me, I'm happy. But ate tebamala tene bamuteeka ku pressure. Maybe to Uganda bimanyi bajja mupa kusaate biki musajja bamunyizi.
Oluso kumudisappoint.
Olaba ekizibu kya nti coach Muddugavu ajja kusaba ebintu ebimu bye bawanga omuzungu bibabuli.
Ekirungi kyalina nti alina pedigree. Yatuusa under 20
to the finals.
The finals. And for me that would have been. But I remember Guardiola. Guardiola was as a young man through Barcelona and everything. Yatandika coaching under 8, under 14. Now yayita mu youth system ya Barcelona for like 10 years. Yasambira Barcelona for 15 years. So he had been at Barcelona for 25 years. So bagenda nomuleeta on top of the game. The system yonna akola ki? Agimanyi. Really try to go to Mutebi, Simba and whatever, but this young man also, Wabanga Yakusa AFCON under 20 finals against Ghana, one of the best teams. Kankubule no historically change out of Baga. Zinensi Cameroon, Egypt, Omani tournaments is mattering under 14, under 16, 18, under 20.
There's feeding at the senior national team.
Togenda kuba mu sewo mu West Africa under 20, under 16. Boba manyinto omwana wava ali mu sente. Bila 23 omuzanya baka. Simanya lwaki bazanya competition under 23. It is necessary.
By the under 23
graduating into the senior
team. It is the most useless category.
And why? Because at 14
you 20 obogena mu national team.
You're paying that the best.
Exactly.
When you're under 20. So under 23
what about 23 obogena yingira prime yo? Why you know mu team ya manyi national team?
Exactly.
So kulaba ne retirement yo coming soon. Yes.
So under 20 chebalina okukola cheba collecting olwaleero. Mole after the under 20 bali bamwena mu under 23 oba assistant coach wa national team oba national team na grooming abana bato ku final.
True.
Ne bakola generation players. So it has come a bit late, but I think he will benefit. Ndagala bazaayo nti naturally zina platform je ndiko ne president Magogo. Status of Uganda Queen's technical recruitment 17 hours by September 22nd. Bajigulawo September 20th. Head coach 245 people applied. Only 2 Ugandans.
Only 2 Ugandans.
And this is the date of 23rd September. Okay. From Magogo himself, president of FUFA. Assistant coach 34, but 2 Ugandans.
Only 2 Ugandans.
Wow.
Strength and conditioning 24, 5 Ugandans.
5 Ugandans.
Goalkeeping coach 7 people, 1 Ugandan. 23rd September. Now when they come on October 4th, and unveil byekwaso, something has changed. Because you saw Choba Nkuddamu Choba Dogamba. By the way, another foreign coach.
They are willing to listen.
Shifted.
they are willing to test this local coach.
Not about testing.
Balawe.
They are not testing. They have moved.
By the interim period, government itufuga for the last 37 years. Zajanga interim. But we myaka ena interim. Nebaga tuongezeyo ebiri. Zitwala nava mu parliament. Tulaki tuongezayo tunagenda mu kalulu. Tuleba kyatufuga.
Besides, I was about to ask about entries applications from the Ugandans. Tulina ba coaches abali qualified. Naye lwaki only two, you know, bw'obala omugatte mu categories zonna tulinamu around 10. Yes, they are only 10. Chichi babadde just shy.
Ate bamu balowooza tebagenda funa. Bayo abaapplying nga bagamba tetujja funa.
This whole is a bluff. Sagala nagenda yeyo. It is not needed. Twakyogera wano. Tekyali necessary. What is necessary today is what they have done. Tubakubire mu ngalo nti kyebakoze kyali right. Ebisigadde whether who is applying or they're looking for who.
Bebamanyi.
The right thing was.
Naye nga for today, Magogo, how are you? Webale sebo kunkolera byenjagala. Kati ate
yebale n'okulaba
weeraba n'okulaba investigator n'otuwuliriza kubanga byokola byennyini bye twogera wano.
So moving forward, team Mole byekwaso gyagenda okukola nayo nga bagamba it's under interim capacity. Naye nga Mole agenda kubeera the interim head coach. Fred Muhumuza will be the assistant.
Ye yalonze team ye ya assistant baani abo FUFA tebalonda.
Then Stephen Mbidde. Chigul, you know that he
Mumanyi Kanyama
Vipers. Yes, will be the goalkeeping coach. Then Felix Ayobo will be the fitness and strengthening manager.
Ndozola becha team ye yalonze Katebe Magogo tabironze. Ndoza mweka so bamubuza who can you work with.
Nagamba
gundi no. And that is what is right. Yeah, sure. Second, one of team jaronze, it is more chosen on discipline. Abalenzi gwetegereza ojafuna mu common denominator nti bali disciplined. Nane mu biseera byabwe balinga disciplined. Of which is the first thing you have to build in a football team. Discipline. Eating or physicality. Every others are disciplines. Then awutaliko mupiira ati. So nga tweyongerayo kudda mu bano abasajja baffe aba National Council abaleese ebbaluwa katugambe Magogo webale mazima
kale
awonyweza awa
eyo ku national team Mole byekwasa FUFA nga tuvuddeyo tugenda direct into another football discussion. Tugenda direct into foreign sports. Last week twalina emipiira. It was game match day 7 mu premiership. Results tujja kuzirira inga olwakadde naye katugende ku match day 8 tubaweeko ku fixtures ezigenda ozanyibwa omupiira omunene gwogiyise match of the season twakatandika we are only in match day 8 ng'ogamba match of the season but anyway it's your opinion tetunnagigendako ndowooza katusooke tuwe omulabi waffe fixtures nga zigenda okutambula this weekend. Tusooke ne match of the season. Okay, fine. Manchester City. It will be actually Arsenal hosting Man City on Sunday.
Mufumbire n'ekigere kyange.
Gentlemen.
Gagulanga ndi ekigere.
Mulaba mutya match eno. Because to me I think it's one that decides.
If we do not beat Man City today, if Arteta doesn't beat Man City on Sunday, there is no day he will beat Man City. Avemo Premier League.
In 1 month. That is the day of reckoning for Arsenal.
If he cannot beat Man City now, Man City nabo rodde mukaga. Temuli ono simanyo no midfielder obukalo no yafuna red. Temuli di Burundi. Temuli ani really. Ona abakubadde.
Are those Charles ngenda improving your theory?
Then Arsenal ayendo ozalina abalwadde mukasenga.
Charles, I will improve your theory. Whether Man City has everyone sick, and that's never has everyone sick, or Man City has everyone alive, and everyone and Arsenal, that is Arsenal's day of record.
It is.
That's the title decider. Who wins that game?
You see,
eventually takes the title.
Let me tell you something, and I know, I'm very sure, Arsenal owners, technical directors are going to take that game so seriously. If we do not beat Man City, Arteta this season will not come back. kijje kunze nkyogedde wano ku talk show eno. I'm an Arsenal supporter. Ateta watakuba Man City ku Sunday talina kyagenda kunyumiza abawagizi agenda bagamba ki. You see Man City has lost 2 games already. Newcastle has beat it. Weekend and Bajikubye Wolves. You have a blueprint. If you can't beat them, means you can't compete.
Yeah, but you see, Charles, there's one day when I told you about Liverpool and Man U. When strong teams lose, teams of pedigree, they come back strong. So the biggest challenge has been that Man City lost last game. Okay? Now, with Arsenal, because we're normally emotionally a bit weak, losing against Lens is also another factor that hammered us.
Gentlemen, sagala twogere nga aba Arsenal. Njagala twogere as football pundits.
I'm telling you as a football pundit.
Ateta baba ayagala okuba Guardiola. Amuyitewo akole ki?
Nze ngamba
ondadde.
Okwempirwa ku Charles kyagamba. Kale kanze nze ngamba whether injuries or not, Arsenal ne bagamba nti abazanyi bonna 11 ba Arsenal balada basooka ogomuzanyi Ateta alina okuwangula banga ddala aliko ba Man City ku kikubo. That's a must-win game for Arsenal. It's not a must-win game for Man City.
No. It's not. For Man City can still win the league if it loses. But for us, we will not.
That's a must-win game.
Ateta, by me as a person, I'll be honest with you. I believe Ateta tasola tuwanguza chikopo. Brand y'omupiira ye tewangula chikopo. Brand y'omupiira ye
kyalina okola okukyusakyusamu.
Byasamba tebiwangula chikopo. Team eziwangula chikopo zimanyi ze team eziri resilient. We are not resilient. Twagala nnyo tetulina plan B. Ateta gwe omupiira gwa Lens Saka yarwala n'abeera mu fix. He had no plan B. We don't
exactly.
Omusajja Guardiola ina plan B. Guardiola bamuvuma yageza ko Champions League talina central striker. Kasambisa basatu wali simanyi half 9 simanyi bichi. Baka wayagula Haaland n'afuna ki? Champions League. Fe tukuta milioni 5 netuzugulamu Kai Havertz nenga tetulina mutebi. Nketiya tali ku standard yetu na Premier League. Jesus Guardiola geno mutu neraga mulaba tasola teba. You understand? Chovola kati tuli awo twetaga striker mu January. Ngeteeka. Either tujafuna ono babitani Ivan Toney. Ona tujja kunona.
So on the contrary, I don't think, well, I believe first of all, I believe in Ateta through and through. You don't. And
I
their
don't.
opinion is okay, without even denigrating it. But I'm thinking Ateta's biggest problem, like on Tuesday, they are the more Wengerism. Tyro was on his feet on the touchline. At the season, or rather, in our season, are building, and I have to be my dimension on Man City. Chikola before, and we have been doing well, winning teams on the multi-champion method and everything. It is fine. We're winning them. Now we have to second lens. Let me tell you, the player who was destroying that game is from the south. When you get, I rig it, he cannot go forward. But we are not fluid. Because Arsenal's game is fluidity. I'm surprised you have more game with a yellow card. He was running over the other black guy every time. That's why Saka yarwala agumuliriza Saka buli Tomisa bamuleta omupiira tayagala gumuliriza kuba manya ajja gusula Saka ddeyo nga atrotinga katera lumu Tomisa bamuleta omupiira n'agumuwa Saka n'agudropinga Saka had to run back n'afuna kagundi ka ankle kanoko ene yulika because I track back because Tomisa was weakness. The game of against that was Tomisa. Now Ateta does not want sometimes to believe in because a decision can choose within time.
That's Chengamba.
You have it.
Chengamba, he's so full of himself that he believes mistake way jatasola jiraba. Yaba yagale ebere right. He wants to prove it. As a coach, you realize your mistakes early. Chino wechiba chiganye. Similar to information jorete kolerawo.
Chusa.
Bakocha abalungi tebalabiyo half time ngaleta bazanyi bana batano. Na chusa mpira ne gukola.
So that has been it. Arsenal, this is their time of Kubani. Manchester City. We all agree. First of all, they are home. Home advantage na kintu kikulu. Then ajja kuzimbira oko team nga bwana abayagadde. Moving forward, mu match day 8 tujja kuba ni fixtures endala nga Luton Town ejja kuba ekyaza Tottenham Hotspur. Ogugwani.
Spurs yaima.
Spurs
ekuba.
Burnley ekyaza Chelsea.
bana ejja kuba Chelsea.
Okay. Fulham, Sheffield United.
I think Fulham will still win. Sheffield is really going back.
Everton, Bournemouth.
That is a, by the way, ngola Man City ne Arsenal being important. Awo naye gwakubibwa abalina okwesiba bbiri. Kubanga all those that have the same points ndowooza oba emu oba nnyanya. They are the bottom.
All right. Crystal Palace ne Nottingham Forest.
Crystal Palace will win that game.
Ye gundi ono ti Everton ne Bournemouth temumuwadde ani ayinza okugutwala. Guyinza okuba draw.
Guyinza okuba na X ne Everton etera okutabuka n'ekuba omupiira n'ogusobera but
okay, Brighton ne Liverpool.
Liverpool enaku zino nungi omanye okusamba abantu 14 ne bakusamba ne bateekamu n'omwenda ne bamusamba ne babba no babba.
Game eyo nali simanyi between Liverpool and Ugandan wangulu na eventually the result for me was good. Tottenham moyo ayinza okugweddalu. Liverpool abagoba game eyo waneddo ya
that is mukwati.
Okay, West Ham Newcastle.
That's going to be a very beautiful game. Very beautiful. I want to watch that game. It's on a Sunday?
On a Sunday.
Sunday ngena siba wakanzi.
Wolves Aston Villa.
Ngaba ngena gufumira n'ekigere.
Wolves is good I think now. Aston Villa is one of the
ate kwawe samba bulungi. Wolves
Watkins.
Ne Wolves yakava kuba Man City erimu kano.
Watkins yakuba bakuba
mukaga.
Gentlemen olwakadde njagala tusiibule tuve wano. Mukulu Mbidde.
Bana mwebale nnyo abatuwuliriza sababu zaako nga tutandika. Mwebale kuwagira sports era mubeerenga naffe buli Lwokutaano nga tuddayisekitinga gino ebyemizannyo mu Uganda.
Charles.
Banange mwebale twagala era mabit under the weather kasenyiga kansumbuwamu naye I had to make it kubanga impact ya sports channel it is marvelous really.
Nga bwe muwulidde abakulu bano olwaleero lwe luwombo lwa sports lwe tubasibiridde wano mu Yaya Extra Sports, Yaya Extra Residence Chimeza. Until then, goodbye.